question is like, so like, what's on your mind lately?
How much is laying low, staying out of trouble? You know,
Yeah.
the internet. You can see that. You, if you do any type of searches for like, Sandy Hook hoax, this type of shit, you'll see all that shit is. It's like you can't find any truth on YouTube anymore. They've completely buried any. If there's any opposition to the that story that they put out on the TV, you try and put up shit. You have to go find another search engine. I think I found one. It was uncensored.com, uncensored tube or something like that. You can find, a place to upload videos where it's not being censored. I'm trying to find other places to do that because it seems like all the platforms are pretty much suppressing truth. You know what I mean? Like right now, you see all these fake shootings on the news in like El Paso, two back-to-back mass shootings. That's impossible. It's impossible. You're not safe. You can't go out anywhere. It's Walmart, it's your church, it's your school. People shouldn't be able to leave the house anymore. I mean, how do you live? If you really believe this shit is real, how do you even step out of your fucking house? You know what I mean? It's like, it goes beyond measure. It's like, come on, every freaking day, it's another mass shooting. How do people fall for this?
I don't know. It's like crippling people, to be honest. That's like all everybody talks about is like a shooting or like when it happens, it's like all over the news.
And like I could try to make a video right now, post it, you'll see. People flag you or something like that.
Oh yeah, because it's like trending or something like that. There's like keywords. I remember I posted a video a long time ago, and it got flagged, probably because it said school shooting
It's
for
like the
some
Sandy Hook
reason.
shit. Look, listen, the guy who's the poster child for Sandy Hook wasn't even at school that day. He's on fucking video saying, I was 3 miles away at home. I wanted to get on my bike and go to the school, interview people and whatever. And then, no, this is like impossible shit. There's no way people are this dumb. But, like I said, there's no intelligent life in the universe. If there was, they'd be side by side, blood thick with us, in a common cause of getting to this mythical place and freeing everybody from this bondage and stupidity that they live. People love to drown in their own stupidity. It's it's that bad. Just look around you. It's crazy. Who are you going to tell? You know what I mean? I try and wake up people. You see how I am. I'm fucking right out there. I will rub it in people's faces. I mean, come on. What else you got better to do? I mean, come on. This is fun for me at this point because there's so much stupidity out there. I mean, you can just rub it in their faces, and I don't care who it pisses off. If I got fired, whatever, I'm beyond the petty shit. It's
Yeah,
people
I
out
feel
live in
you.
so much fucking fear. I'm telling you, like, you know, I don't need much to survive. I mean, I'm not trying to gather shit like everybody wants. Shit, people just want more shit. What drives you to go do this or that? People they just they see these videos, they want be like Rose, Rick Ross, and whatever. You got to have this and that to outshine somebody. This is kind of funny. I feel most comfortable in a fucking white T-shirt. I don't need to be bling bling type shit. I don't like. I'm happy in a work truck. Nobody fucks with me in a work truck. You know what I mean? My work truck says police in the back of it. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is, it's just people don't want to live in the low. Live low, stay out of trouble. People feel like they just gotta get. I'm all past that. This really, I still haven't. I got money, but I still haven't fixed my screen on my phone because I know the minute I fix it, something it'll go to the next level. It'll drop into a toilet or something like this. Won't be the screen next time. It'll be, you know, the thing fell into a grinder or into a chipper or something.
Yeah, it's like more money, more problems. pretty happy just like with what I have now. Like I'm learning to appreciate what I have now, whereas before I was always just like motivated to stack things higher. And nevertheless, like I still have like goals. I'm not just like trying to stop my animation, but yeah, like the little things really do matter now.
Listen, being like, I know, when are we going? When are we going? I mean, look around you. I mean, it's like, I'm trying to wake up some people, save some people. I'm gonna live. I say this type of stuff. Your book of life. All this shit turns out to be. To me, it's real. It's become real to me. I mean, I know it takes time to sink in. People, you're a fraud, whatever. Hey, look, I'll remind you, I didn't take nothing from nobody. I'm just laying low, staying in trouble. I'm gonna fill up this book of life eventually, and then we're gonna do some stuff, and it's gonna be by the book, and everything's building up to like something. This is, people. The people are like, look, like I have a son. He's 13. I'm just going to abandon my family and everything right now and just go off to a place, this type of thing. It's just a little bit longer. Everything is by a book. A little bit longer. My son and family will be coming with us, on this adventure, this type of thing. I can hang out for a couple of years. You know what I mean? I can hang out as it comes together naturally, Some people are motivated about this shit. They put up their blood every day. You can actually see it. It's every breath out of your mouth is a fucking sin. Unless you're doing like trying to wake up people nonstop, like, and you got this drive like I do. It's like I make a plumbing log showing you. I don't just sit at home doing nothing. I'm out there doing reversals. I'm shoving shit in people's faces and trying to wake people up. And I'll be at a fucking wherever I go. You can see me getting the people around me involved. I'll do the reversals with them on the fucking video and attach it. You see it. I'm at work. What I'm saying is, I run around literally waking people up. Every breath out of my mouth is not a fucking sin. I'm not scared to tell people you're not on a ball floating through space as a monkey. Even though you act like it, look like a monkey, you're not a monkey. Maybe you should look it up or something. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I believe
it
a while ago.
It's not whether you believe in it or not. What do you intend to do about it? I intend to stay focused, staying low, staying out of trouble. When the timing is right, everything comes together. And the timing, it's by a book. It's like they say 144,000. It's like, it's by a book. It is what it is. You jump the gun. Bad shit happens. Timing is everything. If it says that number, it's because it's culminating to a point where it comes together. And if it was like 114, it would be like too quick. If it was 1,014 or what, what I'm saying is that this is not an accident. Everything's unfolding like a book, so I don't mind laying low and staying out of trouble. What's on my mind, really? Just laying low and staying out of trouble. I don't give a shit what people think about me. You're all fucking dead without me. If I don't follow forward or stay motivated, nobody else. It's like if I just dropped out of sight, there'd be like no hope. I mean, really. I'd be like, what I'm just saying is just, I'm going to stay focused. Nobody's fucking with me. Nobody's bothering me. Nobody's harassing me. Nobody's giving me any shit. You know what I mean? There's nothing really to stop.
Yeah, like I remember you said you were going to slither your way into the next stage of Satan mode.
Right. Slither my way. Right. Slither my way.
You already set it up. So you just have to like watch it play out now. Even though you still make videos.
It's playing out every day. It's like a month ago, I was working for John the plumber doing service calls, and I made a video showing I'm going to quit today. And then the next Monday or Tuesday, I went for an interview, and I set out my demands, and poof, I was right back in action. And I know I could do this. I'm not, like, people worried about, it's like, whenever I go to the next, everything just jumps forward huge. So, I'm like in a state of mind that most people it's hard to get to that point, but eventually you get there through blood. Like I make a blood sacrifice before I leave the house every day. I know, you know, I don't want to leave the house unless I put up some blood onto something and speak my intentions out. Everything begins with the word, you know. In the beginning was the word. So in the beginning, before you step out of your house, you might want to project this vibration out onto the world, you know, that you're a selfless being. There's really nobody should be fucking with you throughout your day. You should just be a happy type person. Like I open up doors for people, I buy lunch for people. I mean, whatever it is, I'll work my ass off until midnight if I have to because the boss needs it, or, you know. Or the people who I'm helping, they need their water on before. You know, how do you live in a house without water? So if I step on the scene and you ain't got no water, if it's going to take me until 2 o'clock in the morning to get your water on, I'm not going to vacate the property until the water is on, you know. Other people would have ditched and said, we'll be back tomorrow. I've seen it. Everybody abandons the site. It's just me and one other guy. And the other guy is only there because he got there at 6 p.m. I was there at 9 a.m. or something, you know. What I'm saying is, just in me to just trooper forward, and it's in my family to trooper forward.
It's probably because you put up so much blood. It's like a program, you know. You can't really. It's operating the machine, so.
The power's in the blood.
Yeah.
The power's in the blood. It's like, so people only knew how powerful this blood shit was. I know it may not set into you for a couple of years or whatever, but look what it's done to me over this, whatever it's been since 2013. I mean, we're like 5 years in. We can see that I went from like this, I don't know, I was something completely different. Now my mindset is so focused, and you know, I imagine a lot of you guys are pretty focused.
Yeah.
Nobody gets away with this shit. Nobody says this shit that I say. That's gonna find you, motherfucker, and reverse that shit. And who says this shit? Come on. Yeah, even the people with satanic churches and stuff, they wouldn't even think to make blood sacrifice with their own blood. You see them, you never. Come on, this is funny ass shit. You can't be satanic. I'm alive, motherfucker. That'd be like you worshiping Jesus. You'd be like a Jesus freak, you know. It's just funny shit. It's clear who holds the spear of destiny, or rather, who is the spear of destiny. You know, projecting that shit out there. Reverse this shit.
Yeah, I remember somebody said it was like dangerous to go out saying that you have the spear of destiny, but I'm just like so far past that like fear mongering idea. It doesn't
People
even
who talk about the spear of destiny have no idea what the fucking spear of destiny is. It's that the spear of destiny is an individual who's standing here and talking this shit and pointing out basic shit about reality, telling you, look, you know, this mythical place is real. You ain't gonna survive. You're gonna die like great grandma, great grandfather, and everybody else in your family fucking tree, unless you stand blood thick with your blood brethren. 144 thick is called a book of life because we're going to get our eternal life. No fucking way to screw it up. This is buy a book. Your creator's not heartless. You're the one who's heartless. Your creator said, you don't have to wake up the world. You got to wake up 144,000 people who are living. You're gonna bring back the dead. Now I was just watching this, The Walking Dead, whatever, the commercial. A tidal wave of zombies was in the video. That was just funny. You're under that tidal wave right now of zombies. Look around you. Every time a shooting's up on TV, nobody has any sense to question that this is all bullshit. I mean, if they really believe, they wouldn't step out of that. Come on, it's every freaking day. 26 people, 30 people. It starts out. Come on. The scene is now, it's over. You walk around, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 10 dead bodies. You know, they go from 5 bodies to 10. We still don't know how many the count is. And every different channel has a different number of bodies. One channel says drill, one. I'm just telling you, it's all fake. It's all fucking. Show me the bodies. Show me the death certificate. Show me the funerals. Show me just nothing. They can't show you shit. They can show you donate here to this fund, and it was set up a day early. You know, it's like, no, they put these clues in here for you to find, but you're not going to look. You're just going to go along with this shit, thinking I'm crazy or you're crazy for questioning it. There's no truth out there.
Yeah.
You can't find anything on YouTube. It's like the minute truth gets up there, it gets somehow, you know, and that's how you find out that. It's funny how How people don't see it, I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about anymore. You're filthy fucking retard. That's all I want to say to people. You're a filthy fucking retard. You earned your fate, now lap it up.
Well, it's not till like they've come across somebody like you or I that's actually gonna sit there and like explain to them. They're just like gonna go along. They're so beaten down by like the weak that they're just gonna go along with whatever everybody else is thinking.
144,000 for a reason. Your creator's not heartless. Imagine if I had to wake up 1,000,000 people or something like that. No, it's a book of life. It's specifically that number for a reason. I'm gonna buy the book. I'm not worried. Eventually, it's gonna click. It's just gonna click natural. It just has to sink in a little bit longer, a little few more people, whatever. I've already seen too much. Come on, most of you should have already seen too much. You just scroll through my videos. Come on, eventually it sinks in. It has to sink in. It was like that one guy. Check out QuasiLuminous. What? QuasiLuminous? That guy thinks he said. I mean, the fact that guy even said that. Check out QuasiLuminous. That was a step right there. Yeah. Because it sunk into him to actually mention my name somehow. I mean, come on. Where the reaction back was, what? That guy thinks he's. What does it matter who I think I am? Truth is truth. Yeah. What does it matter? So we all got our fucking names on YouTube, right? You're Rennis, you're this, you're that. Everybody's got a name. What the fuck I'm saying? So I put some blood up. Come on, roll with it. All your leaders swear on the Bible. 2 Corinthians 4. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We can go on and on for days. Samael is out. Go look up Samael, the angel of death. Come on. What is the chance of that? There is no fucking chance. It's impossible. I'm just telling you. So I can see it. So like I said, I don't need nothing. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is I don't need nothing. I'm not out to get a big castle, a big fancy car. I just want to lay low, stay out of trouble. I know the tide turns at some point. And when it turns, I'm not going to be sitting there all, like, it's like a preacher. He lives in a big house. He's got a big fancy car. He's been taking everything from his church and people. You should donate $1,000 a month to the church. I mean, we can see these people fighting at the church and beating up the pastors and shit because they're asking for money. You can't donate nothing to me. I'm not a religion. You can't buy into me. It's buy a book. You stand firm in truth, this type of thing. So, what else you want to talk about?
Well, I'm just kind of like wondering what's going to happen to everybody like when we do leave, when the time does come for.
Listen, it's like a big old thing. Something has to happen that you're missing. It's like, boom! There's an explosion of interest in the idea. It's going to happen. Right now, there's no people that really look. When people get the idea they're going to die, unless they come along or they do, this hasn't set into people yet. You're going to die just like your great-grandma, your great-grandpa, your great-father. How do you feel about that? Eternal life is right over there. How the fuck do you feel about this? You're just going to stand there and play dumb? You're not going to run around shaking a rib, doing crazy shit? Eventually, when people start doing that, it shouldn't be too much longer. You're going to die unless you... That's natural order. Your great-grandma dies, your grandfather dies, everybody fucking dies. The clock is ticking on you right now. Eternal life is right over there. So you're just going to continue playing dumb. I'm just going to go along and savor this a little bit longer. Let's see how it goes. I don't know. We'll see. All I know is I can see the prize, and I'm going to get to the prize. I am the spear of destiny. I'm going to live. If I don't, then you're all fucking dead. Let's just put it like that. So once that sets in, because you ain't going to do shit. You're not going to lead the way. You're not going to try and find a way to do this selflessly without shaking people down for money, for eternal life, and forgiveness for their filthy soul of passion in the garden. How can you associate money with this in any possible way? This is something bigger. It says it on your money. In God we trust. You better trust God has a plan, or whatever that force is, to make this all come together. I know it seems impossible. How we even got this far is impossible. So if we're even here in this moment, with me doing reversals and even talking about this shit, the impossible is becoming possible somehow. Because the resources are already out there. What does it cost? There's already tons and tons of resources out there. It's just people are still thinking greedy and shit like that. A few more people need to become ungreedy, filthy sick like they are, key players will pop in and people will start talking and it'll be like it's right over there. If you don't snap out of your illusion, you're going to fucking die. I'm just telling you. It's natural. Grandma died, great-grandma died. It's natural order. You die of old age or stupidity. It's one or the other or both. So this still has to set in a little bit more. When that sets in, that you're already dead, it hasn't set in, right now, in the eyes of your masters, you are spiritually dead and claimed as such. You have no right to any land. You're going to pay taxes and go on, maybe double tax or get taxed on the more money that you earn, and then you go and spend that money and pay sales tax and all. Fucking taxes. What? This is like fucking the craziest shit to me. People need to get pissed off about some shit, but not in a bad way. I mean, it's not like you... Look, I shake up people around me. I scare people sometimes. Because reality has to set in at some point. You're all going to die when the eternal waters is right there. You have to be selfless. Try and wake up. Try and save somebody. Who are you trying to save? Who are you fucking trying to save? I'm trying to save everybody. Who? You just want to save yourself. When do we leave? Let me leave. Fuck everybody. Let's get out of here. Rather than fuck everybody, wake up your mind. You know, eternal life is right over there. You're really this stupid. You can't see it. You're blind. I mean, I've already done that with my family. I've already smacked the people around me awake. Those people are probably going to let it trickles out. It trickles out. So it hasn't been that long. When I say it hasn't been that long, I mean, I'll leave it at 2019, 2020. It's not that long. If it takes 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, we're brand new with this shit, with this 100. The book of life just opened up. This is like, it builds up to a climax. I mean, things happen, and what I'm saying is, there's something behind all this. There's something behind this. I can see it. That's why I can sit here laying low and say, I don't want nothing from nobody. Nobody's got nothing on me. I didn't take nothing from nobody. I don't owe anybody anything. I can sit here, bide my time when the time is right. There's nobody coming at me. The money you borrowed is due. The money you took, I didn't take nothing. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing on me. There's no pressure. I make my own money. I can do what I want. You know what I mean? It's like,